Thanks for talking to me here today, Mr. Smith. I really appreciate your honesty and coming to me. I just want to make it very clear from the start that this is an open space just between you and I, and everything that's said here will stay between us. If you do want me to discuss anything with the court team or with the counsellor, then I can, but just give me permission to do that and that will occur. No problem. Yeah, so a few of the things you're telling me about, just yeah, tell me how you feel when the meetings don't begin on time. Yeah, that frustrates you. And is there anyone else, I mean, what are the other attendees of the meeting? Do they show up late or are they early? So some are early and some are late, you're saying? And do you ever talk to the early ones? Like, do they have that similar, and are they similarly annoyed like you are? They are? And you talk to them? And what about the ones that show up late? Do they ever talk about it? Oh, so you think you might be able to talk to them? That's an idea you've had? Yeah, I mean, if you feel comfortable, that could work. Just to say, you know, you're a timely person, it's taking you an hour to get here, you want it to be on time. Yeah, that sounds like a good solution to me, that you've brought up there, about just discussing that with them. And I think, yeah, that's important. I mean, I know it can be hard dealing with people and knowing what to say and when to say it, but I think, yeah, just being respectful, but saying that to them, I think that's a good idea. And what about the structure of the meeting? What do you like talking about at the meeting? Yep, I'm hearing you, yep. So yeah, you like to talk about the program, the drug program, you like to stay on schedule. And how does the meeting operate? It's quite loose and people just talk about anything. And do you ever talk about other things? Occasionally, yeah. So how would you like to see the meeting run? Yep, I'm hearing you, so you'd like more of an agenda. Yeah, that's no problem. I'm sure, you know, there's multiple people there that they might be able to accommodate you. I guess it would just be letting them know you don't feel comfortable telling the counsellor. Yeah, that's no problem. Well, I can offer to talk to them on your behalf if you just want to, yeah, write a couple of these issues down. I'd be quite happy. That's something you'd like, yep. So yeah, maybe if we talk about the time of the meeting when it starts, and that's what you've said to me, I'll write these down, and the schedule of that meeting, so that it's more on task and has an agenda. And tell me about getting to the program. How long does it take? Yeah, wow, a whole hour, and you go by the train. Are there any, I mean, I know that annoys you and you've taken it out with violence. Are there any other ways you can get there? There's not? No. There's no bus? No. And yeah, you don't have, and you tell me you don't have a car. Yeah, that's understandable. That's understandable, yeah. I guess, I don't know if you've heard, I mean, there is the potential for the court to amend these rulings, and there are groups closer to you. You'd like to go to a group closer to you, is that what you're saying? Well, we can put in an application to the court, and they can move your group, and you can join a new group that's closer, so that's a potential option. The other option is, if we have success in talking to the counsellor and those other solutions you've brought up, you might want to stay there. And the court can pay for a taxi, and that is an option. They can amend those things and pay for a taxi, which, yeah, you're saying would alleviate those problems, because if you're in a train, yeah, that's when you get angry. No problem. So yeah, we've talked about talking to your team members, and you think you can do that, but you don't want to talk to your counsellor. So yeah, I'm quite happy to talk to them, and we'll go with that court ruling and try and get it either changed or the possibility of a taxi. And yeah, as I said earlier, if you do want me to talk about these, just give me permission. There's those three things, so you can chat to your group members as you've brought up about the time. I'll have a chat to your counsellor as you've asked me to do, and we'll also go for that court ruling. You give me permission, that's okay to do that? Yeah, that's no problem, we'll do that. And yeah, you do find that when you were telling me earlier, when you do talk about yourself, you do find some value in that. That therapeutic value, that's what it's for. Yeah, and I think it's important that we've come to these understandings today, because there can be quite serious consequences, and not that that's what we want to aim for, we totally don't, but if you don't keep going, they can revoke this program and you'll have to serve time in jail, which we really don't want. And yeah, you're saying that's something that you don't want. You don't want to have to serve time. So yeah, I think if we go with those 3 or 4 options, if you talk to your group members, I'll talk to your counsellor, and we'll have that court ruling that will avoid any jail time or community service. That's another option, but we can amend those court things and talk. That sounds good to you? Yep, no problem, we'll do that. Well, thanks for your time, Mr. Smith. I really appreciate your honesty and how candid you were with me today, and I think we've had a really successful conversation.